All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday, August the 15th, 2022, in the year of our Lord, 83 degrees and sunny here in the tiny town of Bowden, Georgia. How y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a great day. Don't forget, we have the Muscadine Mafia group coming up at 1 Eastern today, which is going to be phenomenal. We're going to be talking about rats. We're going to talk about trading. We're going to talk about probabilities, all kind of stuff. So I think it's going to be really good. So y'all join us 1 o'clock for that. If you want in that, make sure you join the premium membership in our Discord channel, the Muscadine Mafia. So Muscadine Mafia pretty much has a meeting all week. Now, we rolled out the 111 spreadsheet for everybody, and y'all are having some trouble with it. So I'm going to try to show you what to do now. So this is probably going to be a dismal fail because I'm horrible at it myself. So I sent you a link. For all of you who are ninja nerds, Hello Ladies Gang, and Muscadine Mafia, so that you can have access to the spreadsheet. And the spreadsheet's so big, right, that I put it on my Google Drive. So let's see a recent here. Let's see if we can find it and see what to do. So what you do is you click on the little link, right, so you can get it off my drive, and then it'll say no preview available, and all of y'all are getting freaked out, right? Like, oh my gosh, what do I do with this? So I'm gonna download it. Now it's gonna scan it for viruses, and then this is where everything goes haywire, right? Because y'all are like, oh my gosh, it may be dangerous. That fat black glass, nasty nine-toed Elton John loving underwear, some gun nine-toed bastard is sending me something that's going to infect my computer. I would never knowingly do that, I promise, but I'm gonna download it anyway. Okay, because this is where some of y'all are going, I don't know, man. That Bobby, he'll mess me up. And I'm really not trying to mess you up. So you do the little exe file, and we'll say open when done. And we'll show you what it does, right? Windows protected you from an unrecognized app. Oh, behave. So, if you say don't run, it ain't going to do anything. So get more info, and they're going to say it's an unknown publisher. Do you know this Bobby guy? Do you know him? The guy with the 9 toes. Do you know him? And so I go run anyway, right? And then it'll run anyway. Now let's see what it says. Oh, now, so do you want to load a recently saved copy, or do you want to do this? So this is where all y'all are getting freaked out, right? So what you're going to do is the first time you're going to click original workbook. Now, also, if it's your first time, you got to enter the access key that I put in the little room there. So all y'all have the access key, and you put your little access key in, and then all of a sudden, look what it does, y'all. It brings open your little spreadsheet. Ta-da! And you are ready to go. Now, what do you do now? Now, here's the thing. Here's where you're going to get flipped out at. So then you're going to go after you make your change, right? So let's say you're starting out with $132,000 in your account. You go in here and you make some changes and blah, blah, blah. Then you're going to get file. And it doesn't give you a lot of stuff, right? So then you're going to go file, save, right? Now, and it's saved, and you figure out where you want to save it. So I'll just save it in the downloads right now, and we'll call this the tester, right? And it saves it as a secure Excel file. Okay, so we saved it as a tester. All right, so now what do you do? Well, now, see if I get this right. Now, when you go back and you open, like, here's what y'all are doing. Then y'all are trying to open the tester, right? Well, you can't open the tester because here's what it'll do. It'll say, how do you want to open this file? Oh my gosh, I have no idea. So that's not going to work. So what you got to do is you got to open the original spreadsheet again, right? See this? Open the spreadsheet. And then it'll say, do you want to load a recently saved copy? Don't click original workbook. If you click original workbook, that's going to bring you back to the original blank document, right? So you want to load a recent save, and we're going to load the tester. Look at this, y'all. So then the tester should open. Here we go. The tester is opening. Ta-da! Look here, y'all. And it should say 132. Ta-da! It's got all your changes on it. Isn't that cool? So it should work fine. Now, you do need Excel to run this. Now, for those of y'all that are doing stuff on Google Drive, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you right now. I can have my people look into it. You know who my people are? Ed is my person. Ed's my people. By the way, Ed sent me something in the mail for my toe. You know, what a great human being. I mean, so Ed has sent me some medication for my toe that I smell like liniment right now. I smell like I dropped into a peppermint bath. That's what I look like. My kids won't even play with me. My dogs won't even lick me. It's incredible. I went to the doctor this morning, to my foot doctor. He says, "What are you putting on this toe?" I said, "Something Ed sent me." He's like, "Okay." He's like, "Who's Ed?" I said, "You know Ed. Everybody knows Ed." So anyway, Ed has sent me something for my toe. Nobody will play with me. Anyway, that's right. Couldn't wish for better people. All right, Ed's a good person, no doubt. All right, so our people, our crack staff are on it though. Our crack staff is on the Google Drive stuff, which is just me and Ed. All right, so then you can don't save or don't save. So that should get you all working on your 111, right? On your 111 spreadsheet. So everybody understands how to do it. You can't open the file you save it as. I got to open the original thing that you open and then load a recent file, and that'll be the one that you save it as. Now, Bobby, why did you do this? I don't know. It did complicate things a little bit, and I apologize. All right, so let's get through it. Oh, I got to turn that fan back on. Unbelievable. 83 degrees, 84 degrees. Global warming is in full session. All right, so let's see how we're doing today. What's this market do? Let's see what our markets do. Market. Up. I thought it was down. Can we not get a down market?
Bobby, I don't think we can hear you.
Bobby, there's no audio. Also, when you're going to put a trade on, don't put it on in ES.
Yeah, thank you. See, yeah, thanks so much. What would I do after? All right, audio's back. Everything's good. So we're above everything, y'all. I mean, this is crazy. Look, well, this is called the zebra, right? See the zebra? It's got the mane of the zebra. I don't know. I just made that up. And then we're going back up. So we're kind of at lunchtime chop. So we're chop after the big bull run. We were down earlier today. I know we were. I saw it down. But that doesn't matter because good news is bad news and bad news is good news. So everybody thinks that the bear market is over and that we are now buying all dips. We're above VWAP, 50-minute range, everything. It's incredible, y'all. Let's see though. Oh, behave. Nobody's participating though. Remember, nobody is participating because we got very, very low volume. Low volume. All right, so let's go and see what is that really our 100% line? Look at there, where we're finding an inflection point. So let's see if that's actually the point over here. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. All right, here we go. So we've got, it is the place, the inflection point. Look where we're at, y'all. We went from fairly priced to overbought. So overbought would mean that we should pop back down into this range. We're never surprised to see us go back to the point of control where the most volume is traded over the last 10 days. Now, it's making a decision, and we would expect there to be a battle at this 42.90 point. And the battle is going to be, are we going to stay overbought for a while, or are we going to be oversold for the fair market value above it? So all indications would be, we think we're going to pull back, but if not, it's going to make a stand and we're going to be oversold for the fair market value above. All right, so everything looks good. Let's look at our linear regression. Y'all, oh, wow. We are getting close to the 200 daily moving average on ES, which we would think would be a little bit of resistance, right? So we're outside of here. Volume has been going downward. Let's see if we see volume. Where's my dang? I paid $25 for this. You're going to be here when I need you. Unbelievable. Here, let's see this chart here. So we see volume. What's volume doing? Volume is going downward. Everybody sees that as the market is going up. We anticipate that this divergence in price and volume is going to somewhat normalize, and we would think that we'll go somewhat like this, right? But we don't know. And we really don't care because you and I are quant traders and we trade what is in front of us. So what is in front of us? Well, in front of us is an update. So what we're going to do is probably a 112, but let's see how our buying power looks and all this stuff. So we can put on our trade. So let's put our little Greekies in. We've been making good money of late. So let's go to this one. And today is the year of our Lord 815, the Ides of August. I stopped by the donut shop today. I didn't tell Bea because if I'd have told her, she'd wanted me to bring her one, or she would have jumped on me for getting one. So I didn't tell her. There's a little bakery that in Carrollton, Georgia, that just does the best, y'all. Oh, they're so good. Oh boy, we're up a little bit. Look at this, 26, 461.66. Happy days are here again.
Well, we're moving on now to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Y'all, we've been playing a lot of the Jeffersons lately. I mean, this is great. All right, in our other account, let's see, what are we doing here? We're up here. Yeah, we're up a little, 101.36.12. So we're up $11.24. How does Daddy do? Let's go get our Greeks. Greekies. Greek monitor. Take your groups off. And the Greeks. So Crimson account 1543. Our delta should have gone down, right? Market up, delta's down, 1543. Up a little bit, but remember we put another trade on. That's true. So it's about the same. Theta should be maybe down a bit, but we put a trade on, probably close, right? 27.77. Looks like it's a little more than 27.77. 27.77. Everything's staying about the same. Let's see. So we're at 0.10 there. That's fine. I bet our buying power probably stayed about the same then. 63.79. 63.79. Beautiful. No adjustment. We're using 24% of our buying power. The VIX is at, is it in the teens now? VIX is at 19.98. So we could use a maximum of our buying power of 30%. So we're fine in this account. Let's go to the other account and grab it. Which one is this one? Yeah, 21.7. Our deltas. 21.7. And our thetas. Hope y'all had a great weekend. Oh, I had a good time. Y'all remember the neighbor that I got in a fight with? Remember the one that threw his mailbox at me and cussed me out because I dropped him as a friend on Facebook? So he and I were at the same birthday party, and I get out of the car and he gets out of his truck, little skanky looking thing, and he says, I says, how's it going? He said, you tell me, Bobby. I thought, you dirtbag. And so I thought, man, we're gonna get in a fight right here in front of the kids at the swimming party. And we didn't. I was cordial, and the thing is, his son and my daughter like love each other. They're 6 years old and they're bestest of friends, and they're swimming in the pool and they're having a good time. And listen to what this jackass said at the end of the day. So they get out of the pool, and his son looks at his dad as they're walking past him. Daddy, can we go over and play at Lily's house one day soon? And he looks at me straight now and he says, not a chance. I should have pushed him in the pool. I should have. And then my Sunday school lesson yesterday at church was on loving your neighbor. And I'm like, Lord, you have put an obstacle before me. So what should I do? I'm thinking about, and this is the guy that poisoned my dog too, right? He poisoned my dog. And I'm thinking, I ought to go over there and I ought to slash his tires and all that kind of stuff. But that's Bobby working in the flesh. So, sweet Bobby. That's sweet and sour Bobby. Sweet Bobby should like, go over and say, look, man, let's stop our feud. Let's do it for our kids. I don't know what but I'm struggling. Yeah, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. We try to be good. We try to follow, the teachings and, Sunday school class. And I was telling them in all of my Sunday school class, I said, y'all, I literally want to go get him and whoop him. I really want to whoop him. And I know that ain't the right thing to do. So it's just hard, right? We try. And see, most people in your Sunday school class, they fake it, right? Like, they're like, oh, I would have loved him and I'll go bake him some brownies and I'll do that. And I'm sitting there, no, y'all won't. At least I'm real about it. I struggle with stuff. I don't know if y'all struggle or not. I do. All right, so let's put on a tray. So maybe we'll make peace, Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. It ain't up to me to get him back for killing my dog. But boy, it just hurts me when he killed my dog. All right, so let's go closest to 60 without going over. So we'll go 49 day, 49, do a lone put vertical. Do y'all struggle with stuff like that? Yeah, anybody that hurts animals is not a decent. He's not a decent person. Now look, I know some of y'all are Yankees, okay? Some of y'all are, and I love y'all, right? But we have a few carpetbaggers that have come down into the South, and this guy's one of them. I don't know where he is. I mean, he talks like, I'm gonna make up a place. He talks like he's from Maryland or somewhere, right? I mean, he ain't from Bowden, Georgia. And so that's fine, but he's just a little bit abrasive. And you remember when my other dog got hit in the road the other day, I told Beth, I said, text them, let them know that we're working on getting the dog out of their side of the road. Well, a couple hours later, they're like, it's hot outside. You need to do something now. And I'm like, I'm working on it. I'm in Atlanta. I can't do it right now. I'm trying to hire someone to come get the dog, and they were just rushing us on getting our dead dog up. Not like, hey, can we do something? They're just abrasive. Just abrasive. And am I abrasive? Exactly. I'm abrasive. Y'all remember I almost got in a fight with 3 teenagers the other day. Did I tell you about that at the school parking lot? They were, I got on my daughter for running in the yard and they go, boop, 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 like a turkey. And I said, are y'all making fun of me? Are y'all making fun? And then I started after them, man. And I was fixing to whoop the 3 of them. I was going to tear them to pieces. And Beth's like, Bobby. And so then my mama was in the car and mom was like, Bubba, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't be so abrasive. And so I went back to apologize to them. And y'all, they had hightailed it out of there. They must have been scared to death. All right, so let's go down 1, 975. See if we can get that fill for 10. There you go. Come on, baby. Fill me. There we go. So I'm probably going to, Brian says, oh yeah, I would take the high road until they killed an animal. Then I'll be praying for forgiveness. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's just hard when people do you wrong, but you got to keep things in mind, right? Because those of y'all that are people of faith, you go, well, that's not what it's not what, the teachings would have me to do. It's just hard. So I think I'm going to do the market's up. I'm not using a lot of buying power. And I think I'm going to do 112. So we got wide bid ass spreads, right? So we need to at least bring in 10. So I'm going to do this 36.90 and see if we can move it toward that mid price and do 2 of these. Yeah, I just, I don't know. I struggle so much. 98% probability of success. We like that. That's going to cost me $784 in buying power. You're not going to feel me? Okay, let's cancel the plays. 11.25. There we go. Did I do 2 of those or 1? Good ball. I think I just did 1. Where's Rick at? Rick's got to keep me an eye on this thing. 1. No, I did 2. So we did a 1, 1, 2. Okay, let's move that over the side. But isn't it good? We all have struggles, y'all. Now I don't know how about y'all's neighbors are. I lived in my other house for 20 years. Never had a problem with that. But this guy across the road, I don't know, man. We just don't jail. We just do not jail. I mean, he threw a mailbox at me. Who throws a mailbox at another human being? I mean, with the pole and everything. Unbelievable. Matt reminded me to get off the ES. So we're going to do the same trade in the, I really need to start doing 2 tranches over here, y'all, if we're ever going to make any money. But it's just not a good day on up days. What should I do? One tranche or two. I'm just gonna do one. So let's do two of the 3690s. Two of the 3690s. Send two of those. He was just sending me airmail. Thousands of comedians out of work, BT. You trying to be for me? 41, 20, 47. 41, 20, 47. 41, 20. We're gonna buy that and sell that. 20, 47. Look, we got stuff all over the place. $13. We know we won't get that. Let's move to 12.75, which is still a great rate. We'll rake in a good bit there. $1,300 in buying power and Shaponki. Look at us. Pascagoula Field. All right. So let's go do the same order in the other account. You could dial 12.75. Let's change our account to the Crimson. I said, there only $1,100 in that account. What's the difference? I mean, I guess one's a IRA and the other one's a margin account. So we'll go put it in. We'll put buy. Now, this is the part where y'all probably get all bored, like, oh, Bobby's got to put these trades in. But if I don't do it with y'all, I just won't do it. I'm lazy. Because as soon as this is over, I'm hoping that my wife and my little daughter, one of them's out because she might have pink eye or something. I'm hoping they're going to stay away for a while and that I might actually get a nap. Oh, no, we got the mastermind class. So I may sleep through the mastermind class. So what is this? The 48th? 112, 48. Yeah. So 112, 48, 41, 20, 40, 70, 36, 90. Puts. 112. I think I'm the only man. There's two of us in our church that are not deacons. I think we've got a big church, and it seems like every man in there is a deacon except for me. Was this 48 days? And I think I know why. I think people know. I can't have that crazy man. He's on antidepressants and ADHD. Let's see, ADHD medication. Yeah, 46 days. He's on all these medications. He'd probably go off the path. Yeah. 46 days. 8:15. Oh, but I did go for my toe checkup today, and the doctor said it's looking really good. It's probably that stuff he had sent me. So we got in that one for, was it 12.75? Yeah, 12.75. So everything looks good. So we brought in 57.87. So what's this? Our thing should say day complete. Look at us. Day complete, Bob. You only needed to sell $37 worth. Dude, you're an overperformer. You sold $51 worth. That's good. Let's go here. Put it in here. Micro. And it's probably why they won't let me be a volleyball coach at the high school either. We don't even have a volleyball team. How would I have a volleyball team? If y'all want to start one, I'll be the coach. Matt will help me. Matt, you know about it, right? Matt knows all about volleyball. I'm sure he could help me. And they're like, I don't think we need you around young people. They're not stable. Not stable. You're not stable. Puts 112, 46. Where'd Matt go by the way? A happy toe is a healthy toe. Even though I smell like my shirt on. 8:15, 22, 12.75. All right, so we're good. I've got our trades in. Now, y'all know what we're doing now. Now is the time we go and say, hey man, is there anything that looks like we could take it off for a little, how shall we say, profitito? So let's go show our groups. Okay, minus 98, but we know that ain't true really, because that's a put debit spread that's lingering for something. Plus 40, plus 55, plus 80. 112.39 must have been closed on Friday. So 58%, 62%, 54, 37, 62, 57. I need to put this in a 112.48. Let's do that. 112.48. 112.48. I wish we had a little higher profits. I mean, you can't really walk up to the bar and say, hello, ladies, when you got, I mean, it's slim picking, so to speak. 62, 62. 112, 38, 62. Did we go for the redhead or the brunette, y'all? I mean, it's just hard to say. Let's see, 112, 44. That's got 46 days. Let's see, this one's got 46 days, $37 profit. That ain't a lot. No, 54. What's profit we got here? 112, 38, 46 days. $42 a profit. It'll be 30 something by the time we close it down. Let's see what our profit goal is for the week. Our profit goal is to make $104. So if we make $20 a day times 5, we'll make $104. So yeah, we probably should close that. Let's close it. Let's close that. See how we make these quick decisions, y'all? We're just like, let's do it, baby. Well, hello, ladies. Great closing order. We've got to go buy 2 of the 3380s. 2 of the 3380s. Way on them. Now I know some of y'all would just let this work, let this mature and ripen, and you're probably right. I'm just going to take this off the table. And something that's a 112. There. Make sure that's right. It is a 112. Yeah, 112. So let's go back to trade it. So let's see if we can get out of it for 25. Get me out of that. Yes. Yes. May I ask why you don't just close the trade as one transaction? BT, I did close the trade as one transaction. Let me show you why I didn't do it over here though. What it won't let you do is like if you try to do all 3 legs here and right click, it won't let you do all 3. Let me do it here. Watch this. So let's say I want to close the whole thing, right click, create closing order. There's nothing that gives me all 3 legs. So what you have to do is select the spread, right? And then I go and separately grab the other one. So I do it in one trade. It's just Thinkorswim for some reason won't let me grab them all 3. Okay, so we close the 112.38 for 5 1/4. 112.38, 5 1/4. Oh, good. That's our oldest trade. Look at that. 5 1/4. Look, I sneezed. Hold on. Oh, heavens. Sound like a high school cheerleader at a homecoming game. Oh, Beth always gets on me for that, but it's just the way I sneeze. Always happens. All right. So we made a profit of McDonald's money, baby. 30.74. So we went to McDonald's yesterday in Bremen, Georgia. And some old gal working there on the outside says, y'all going through the drive-through? I was like, yeah. She says, we ain't got nothing but sweet tea. And I said, oh, that'll be fine. And Beth says, oh, no, that won't be fine. My kids don't want sweet tea. And I'm like, Beth, that's all they got. And she's like, no. So I'm like, I had to drove all the way to Carrollton. So we had a coupon for $3 off 10, but you had to use it on a mobile order. So Beth does a mobile order, and we drive to Carrollton and wait in parking spot number 2 and wait. And I'm like, unbelievable. Finally, we got our food. And it was something. Well, they got their food. I got I ate Kentucky Fried Chicken, which is much better. Well, look, y'all, we're doing the same thing we did last week. Right? 30.74. Is that how much I made? I got a 3-piece, all 5s. Because if you get a wing or a leg, you're really getting cheated, right? The wing and the leg are just the smallest piece of chicken. And you don't want breast because the breast is so just dry. So you got to get the thighs, which is the best piece of chicken on the plate. And But then my kids and Beth, they don't like chicken on the bone. Why they not like chicken on the bone? Oh, it's gross, Dad. Chicken on the bone. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? Yeah, you can go to count statement, trade history, right click original order, and select opposite order. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. It just takes me a little longer to go find that and everything. So I just normally do it the way I do. That's a good point. So look at us, y'all. Well, I mean, 30.74. Don't knock it, baby. We made $158 last week. We are the stuff achieved. All right, let's go look at the other one. The other account. Now, the other account, we can be a little more selective because we're not using as much buying power. So let's go see it. Yeah. And let's see how everybody doing over here. 61, 64, 64, 71, 58, 98. We know that's one of those weird ones. 8, 75. 75, is that the big one? Is that the hello lady? Hello, 75. 75, 71, 74. So yeah, I mean, why would you not close something 75%? Let's see how many tranches we got. Well, we got one tranche. We've been making $48, probably $40 time we get all of our commissions out of it. 32 days. Yeah, we can close that. Let's get that one off here. Right click, create close moment. And the Bremen, if you're ever in Bremen, Georgia, it's the only Kentucky Fried Chicken in the whole country that I found that does the coleslaw right. And I told the manager yesterday, I said, you know why I come to Bremen and not Carrollton? He says, why? I said, because y'all don't have to do the coleslaw, because most Chick-fil-A managers are lazy. So they make the coleslaw the same day they serve it. No, you cannot rush that coleslaw. You have to let it sit overnight. So he said, sir, I appreciate you saying that. He said, and he gave all of my kids a chocolate chip cookie for free. And he did that before I commended him on the coleslaw. But they timestamp it so that they make sure that it sits 24 hours before they serve. He says, we timestamp every coleslaw. I'm like, you know what? That's what I like to see. Not all these, renegade places, the other KFCs, 99.9% of them just make it, serve it the same day, and you get a dry coleslaw. It's nothing worse than a dry coleslaw. So let's go buy 2 of the 3330s. 2 of the 3330s. 2 of the 3330s. Because I love their coleslaw. Now, unfortunately, they don't make their potato salad anymore, which is a shame. And they don't do the baked beans anymore, which is a shame. So I have to get that nasty mashed potatoes and gravy, which I'm not all that thrilled with. So what was a 112? 112, 3300s, 3300s. Can we get out for 3 1/4? Give me out, baby. There we go. Get me out. Let's see what this is. 112.37 for 3 1/4. 112.37, 3 1/4. 112.37. 112.30. Look at there, y'all. That's our, no, it's not our oldest grade. That's the one that I gotta figure out what we're gonna do. All right, 112.32, 37 for 3 1/4. See if we made some McDonald's money. $22. Got out 8, 15, 22, 36.99. It ain't bad. That right there will get you a. Y'all know that the kids meals at McDonald's, Happy Meals, are like over $6 now. Unbelievable. And I think it's like you can't say I want a girl toy or boy toy. I think they're all unisex now. Because the kids don't know nowadays whether they're boys or girls. So we have to get all unisex toys. And JoJo's like, I hope I get a boy's toy. I said, Judge, I'm not sure they do that anymore. So it's just all this gender stuff. It's really confusing. For those of us now, if y'all are really young in your 20s, you're like, what do you mean it's confusing? It ain't confusing. Well, it is for us that played with G.I. Joes and Barbies back in the day. Yeah, I played with Barbies. Man enough to say it. $36.99. So let's get our profits. There's nothing wrong with playing with bar. There's my profit count, $36.99. And look how well I turned. 36.99. Minute painter, make it big, make it green. 36. Ta-da! How does Daddy do it? Over and over and over again. Let's see what our win rate is. Let's go. I think I fixed it where the spreadsheet says, and I think your new spreadsheet will have this too. So let's kind of look at it. So our premium capture is 57%. Projected profit at our current capture rate is about $5,500 for the year. That's what we're projecting. We're looking at still that 21%. We should be making $105 a week. We are averaging 20 days in trade. We're getting about $65 a trade. Again, our win rate is 93, almost 94%. Isn't that cool? Questions, comments? All right, if not, for those of you in the Muscadine Mafia, I will see y'all at 1 o'clock.